15 ways to make him addicted to you. If you want your boyfriend to be addicted to you, you've come to the right place. At this point, you've probably realised it takes more than just a beautiful face to make your guy fall in love with you. And if you're missing the key elements that make any man fall in love, you're bound to be in numerous failed relationships time after time. So let's save you all of that heartache. When it comes to making a man addicted to you, it's all in the way you carry yourself, the way you act, and a few key components that will keep his mind and attention on you for the long run. Instead of spending all your time trying to seduce him in the bedroom, you need to learn how to be a good listener, how to keep things interesting, and how to make him feel like he's the only man in the world. If you're in the beginning stages of a new relationship, you've picked the right time to ease your guy into becoming addicted to you. But if you have been dating your boyfriend for a while, you're not out of luck. You can still use these tactics to make him fall even deeper in love with you. Keep watching the video to see 15 ways to make him addicted to you. Number 1. Be a good listener. This seems like a simple task, but you would be surprised by how many women fail to realise that being a good listener is one of the most important keys to getting a guy to fall in love with you. By showing that you are a good listener, you are letting him know that you will be his sounding board on his good days and his bad days. Knowing he can count on you when he needs to get something off his chest will make him be drawn to you even further. In no time, he will be completely addicted. The key is to be more than just a good listener. You have to practice active listening, learning to engage when he asks for your opinion, and ask follow-up questions too, to let him know you truly care about what's going on in his life. So, practice your listening skills and watch as your relationship flourishes like it never has before. Number 2. Keep things interesting. The quickest way to kill a relationship is to let things go sour and boring. Countless numbers of men and women end their romantic partnerships every single day because their partners are no longer bringing any excitement. Of course, it takes two to keep a relationship afloat, and it should never be one-sided, but you can definitely kick things into overdrive by keeping the spark between you and your lover alive. You don't have to take him skydiving off the tallest building in your city to keep things spicy. All you have to do is introduce the element of surprise into your relationship. This could be as easy as showing up to his job with a cup of his favourite coffee, or surprising him with a quick weekend trip to the beach. If he never knows what to expect from you, it will keep him on his toes, and he will become addicted to you and all the excitement you bring. Number 3. Don't try to change him. Have you ever been in a relationship where your partner tried to change you in some way? Maybe he didn't like the way you dressed, or the colour of the lipstick you preferred. Perhaps he tried to get you to sever ties with your best friend, or he encouraged you to stop chasing your dreams and settle for a regular day job. Either way, when someone tries to change who you are, the relationship usually never ends on a good note. If you have a guy in your life and he's doing things that really upset you, by all means let him know. But when it comes down to his personality traits, the way he dresses or the way he chooses his food, you need to either deal with it or move on. If you can accept him for who he is and not try to change him, you will earn even more of his respect. He will feel comfortable being himself around you, and in due time, he will become completely addicted to you. Number 4, get him to open up. The quickest way to get a guy to become addicted to you is to get him to open up on a much deeper level. This doesn't mean he has to spill his guts and reveal his deepest and darkest secrets to you. Instead, start things off slow and allow him to share things at his own pace. Create a comfortable environment for the two of you to sit down and have a chat. Once he begins to relax, he will most definitely start to share more about his past with you. He will feel comfortable sharing these things because you are someone that he trusts. As soon as he begins to open up and let his guard down, he will become even more attached to you. Bits and pieces of his history will begin to pour out, and it's your job to acknowledge and accept that we all have a past. Try not to judge him for the things that he has done and what he has been through, and you will be guaranteed to be the keeper of his heart forever. Number 5, share a secret. If you want your guy to open up, you will have to learn to open up too. The best relationships happen once two people realise they can trust each other with their deepest, darkest secrets. It's a form of bonding, and it's a way to strengthen your connection. When the two of you hold a secret, it keeps you bonded in a way that is difficult to break. For the heavy-duty secrets, keep them to yourself for now. Start off slow with sharing information until you feel comfortable with divulging some of the more embarrassing moments from your past. As you share more of your secrets with him, the trust between the two of you will build, and the foundation of your relationship will be on solid ground. Exposing who you truly are and revealing your truth will only make him become even more addicted to you. Number 6, mirror his moods. This next trick takes a little bit of practice, but once you perfect it, it's a guaranteed that your guy will become addicted to you. If you want him to fall deeply in love with you, you need to learn how to mirror his moods. If he's in a happy and jovial mood, you should be just as happy as he is. And if he's having a bad day and constantly complaining about his boss, you should join in on the party and let him know you're on his side. You don't have to necessarily start ranting and raving right alongside him, but if he's in a serious mood, you should at least attempt to be just as serious as he is. Support him through his happy and bad days, and if something is bothering him, let him know that you feel his pain. He will start to look at you as someone who is on the same wavelength as him. Before you know it, he will be addicted to you, because the two of you share the same feelings on almost everything in life. Number 7, never stop laughing. Men have enough issues to deal with outside of work, school, family and friends. When they're with their girlfriends, they want to be able to relax, kick back, and have a little bit of fun. After a long day at work, he will rush to be by your side, because he knows that being with you will always put him in a good mood. If the two of you spend your time laughing and joking around all the time, it will bring him closer. Being with you will become his happy place, and being without you will become the pits. Keep things light and fun by watching comedy movies together, going to stand-up comedy shows on date nights, or telling each other funny stories. If the laughter can continue throughout your entire relationship, he will quickly become addicted to you and all the happiness and laughter you bring into the relationship. Number 8, give him space. Once you meet a guy you're completely in love with, it's normal to want to spend every waking moment with him. It's just too bad it's not a healthy option. Spending all of your free time with your guy is the quickest and easiest way to kill the romance in your relationship. The two of you will become so used to each other and so comfortable in each other's presence that it will pretty much kill the romance instantly. If you want your guy to become addicted to you, you have to make sure you give him some space. This means stop texting him all day long. Stop calling him every hour on the hour, and stop expecting to see him on all his days off from work. Now this might sound a little tough, but get a life, hang out with your friends, invest your time into your own hobbies, pursue your own interests, develop your own personality, and watch as your relationship grows. Giving him space will also give him time to miss you, and it will make your time together that much sweeter. Number 9, be well-rounded. In order to become the kind of girl that guys get addicted to, you have to become a well-rounded person. Aside from going out and experiencing life, you also have to stay up to date on the news, keep your brain stimulated by learning new things, and have something positive to talk about other than focusing on the negatives around you. A guy will fall in love with you more if you can bring something to the table other than frivolous conversations and mindless gossip. If you can flex your intellect and let him know that there's more to you than just a pretty face, you become a multifaceted woman who has the ability to make any man fall in love with her. Caring about real issues in the world shows your maturity and will give the two of you some stimulating topics to discuss. Your conversations will never be dull or boring, and whenever he wants to discuss something that's going on in the world, he will always come to you first. Showing that you are well-rounded will make him become addicted to you quicker than you realise. Number 10, keep smiling. Men are addicted to happy women. Being with a woman who is always happy and smiling rubs off on them and makes them happy too. When you and your guy first started dating, you probably couldn't keep the smile off your face, right? Think back to those first few dates and the butterflies you felt every time you looked at him. Now, channel that same energy into the situation you and your guy are in today. Keep a smile on your face as much as possible, and slowly watch as your relationship makes a shift towards the better. By remaining happy and always smiling, your happiness will become infectious. Who wouldn't want to be around such a joyful person? Your guy will become addicted to your high on life attitude, and he won't be able to stay away from you. In no time, he will become addicted, and he will be yours forever. Number 11, be his number one fan. Knowing he has a number one fan and a strong supporter in his corner is the quickest way to win a guy's heart. If he knows that no matter what he does, you will support him, it will give him the confidence he needs to tackle situations in his everyday life. From asking his boss for a raise to enrolling in the master's degree program he has been eyeing for years, he knows that you will always be his top supporter. If you want to become your guy's number one fan, all you need to do is show him respect and show your appreciation for every little thing he does. Did he dump the trash in the kitchen? Give him a huge kiss and a high five as a reward. Did he bring you a bouquet of your favourite flowers after you had a long day at work? Tell him they are the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen. Did he bring you takeout from that new restaurant across the street? Tell him he's the best restaurant picker you have ever met. Get it? Basically, toot his horn a little bit, and he will love you forever. Number 12, join in on his hobbies. Opposites definitely attract, but if you want your guy to become addicted to you, the two of you need to have more than a few things in common. We're definitely not suggesting you morph into the female version of him. You certainly need to keep your own identity and your own hobbies, because they make you who you are. But you should try to join in on a few of the things that interest him as well. Even though you hate watching football, offer to throw an NFL game day party for him and his friends at your house. He won't force you to sit and watch the entire game, but he will think it's sweet that you took the time to stock up on beer and bake a football field cake for him and his friends. And if his favourite rock band is in town, buy tickets for the two of you to enjoy the show together. If you show that you have somewhat of an interest in the things that he loves, it will make him fall deeper in love and he will become even more addicted to you. Number 13, show your worth. If you find that you completely lose yourself when you're in a relationship, now's the time to kick that habit to the curb. Men appreciate being with women who know what they want, aren't afraid to voice their concerns, and women who demand respect. If your guy knows that you respect yourself and you aren't going to settle for anything less, he will immediately fall in love with you. You can't expect a man to love you if you don't love yourself, right? The key to this trick is to set up boundaries for yourself when it comes to dating. If there are certain things that you will not put up with, make sure that he's aware of them. Understand that you will only get what you accept from a man, and a woman like you deserves the very best. Having this type of attitude in a relationship will make your guy so attracted to you because he knows that you're a woman who has options, a woman who understands her worth, and a woman who isn't going to settle for the bare minimum. He won't be able to stop himself from falling in love with you. Number 14, ask for help. If you want your guy to become addicted to you, you need to start asking him for help. Of course, being an independent woman is a must, but there's nothing wrong with asking for help from time to time. It can be something as simple as asking him to change a light bulb in your bathroom, or asking him if he can drop you off at work when your car is in the shop. When he agrees to do these small things for you, it will subconsciously make him feel even more connected to you. Naturally, men love to protect, and they love to come to the rescue. Allow him to put his cape on from time to time and come to your rescue when you need him the most, even if it's something you can do on your own. Let him flex his muscles and show off for a moment. When you ask him for help, he will gladly do it, and it will make him feel even more close to you. Before you know it, he will be addicted to you. Number 15, offer stability. There's just so much going on in the world today, and when it comes to your guy, he has a pretty hectic life that he's trying to navigate through on a day-to-day basis. His job is threatening to lay off workers. His parents are constantly on his back about everything, and he's in the midst of an argument with his best friend. But if he knows that he can go to you and feel safe and secure, it will make him fall even more in love with you. If you can become his stability and his safe place, you have just earned the key to his heart. Most men just want someone who will be constant, dependable, and stable in their lives. Make sure you're that person for him, and watch as your relationship changes overnight. By becoming a source of emotional and physical stability for him, he will definitely fall in love with you. The bond the two of you have created is now so deep, it will take something really drastic to break it. Nice work, girl. Your guy is officially addicted to you. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe buttons and leave a comment below this video to let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment below this video to let me know what you would like to see next and what type of videos you want me to create for you. I will be able to respond back to you as soon as possible. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.